So name's Tim Black. Work for IKEUCHI out of the North American locations based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. The company itself is based out of Osaka, Japan, and we've been around since 1954. So what I do myself is I specialize in humidity for the print industry. How humidification is becoming more of a need these days is the evolution of the printers. You gotta look at that. Back in the days, it was all about toner-based printer. Even though you don't necessarily need it for the toner, you do need it for the friction of the paper and static. So you still need a humidification solution that. But the reason why humidity is becoming more of a importance in the print field is through the demand of digital printers and the use of them. The more and more of those become common, and they are more replacing your offset printers, your toner printers, things like that, because they give you a lot more flexibility as far as what you can print. So the more of those become more popular, humidity is going to become more and more of a need. Every print manufacturer, they all require a set humidification point. So they want the environment to stay at humidity, they want the substrate, the paper, to stay at a certain humidity percentage to make their machines work properly. Some manufacturers are even going so far that if you don't have a installed or a regulated humidity set point in your environment, they won't even install the machine. When it comes to stack and feeding, the problem is if you actually have too low of humidity, it's going to have static. So the paper, when it feeds through the machine, rather than the machine grabbing one sheet of paper, it's going to grab multiple sheets, and that'll create a misfeed. It's known that 55% humidity, anything below that, static can exist. So you want to be, if you're trying to get rid of static completely, you want to be above 55%. But you always want to consult with your print manufacturer and the manufacturer of equipment to find out what their sweet spot is for their humidity. Here we are at the All Copy Products headquarters in Denver, Colorado. When I first walked in here this morning, without the AKIMist solution going, it was registering 4%. So as soon as we turn that on, we're able to get the humidity in this area just for these demo equipment to run at a proper level. So if you can just imagine here in Denver, you're at 4% without humidity in your space. You always need some humidity solution. In the humidity world, there's a lot of solutions, and each of them fit a different environment, right? With ours, we have the AKIMist. It's a dry fog mist. It relates sort of like a aerosol can. The droplet size is so small, it either is going to approach you and go around you, or it's going to bounce off of you. So with a smaller droplet, you don't get that splat effect as you would like a raindrop or other humidification solutions like high pressure. So with ours, we're able to get and implement our solution in an environment, say with a low ceiling. So if you have a much lower ceiling with a dry fog, you're not worrying about anything getting wet. It works off of air instead of behind pressure, like a high pressure system. So with it being a Venturi nozzle working off of air, the air operates it. So as soon as you turn off the air, there's no dripping, there's nothing like that. So you have no problems at all. It's an extremely reliable, efficient system with very low consumables. One big thing that sets IKEUCHI apart from other competitors, we were the first company to design and manufacture ceramic tip nozzles. We got into humidification in 1989 with the invention of our AKIMist system, and from there it's just simply evolved. And the AKIMist is our cream of the crop when it comes to humidification. However, there's other humidification companies in the US and actually around the world that carry and sell our nozzles because we do manufacture all of our nozzles ourselves. One big key and one big draw with All Copy products is basically how large they are. 5+ states, 20+ office locations. They handle 3 of the major manufacturers in the print industry, Canon, Konica Minolta, and Sharp. So they're a large game player in our industry. So just having their reach and being able to get our product out, that's a great help for IKEUCHI. there are a lot of options when it comes to humidity solutions out there, right? So if you're on the fence and you're not sure if you want to go with IKEUCHI, one solution is we have a free trial program. The other is you can talk to any of our customers. I've been with the company 8 years. I cannot think of a customer that has switched from our product to another. I can think of many customers that have had our product that have had no issues with maintenance. If you're putting in the proper air, and you're putting in the proper water through the system, the maintenance issues of ours is minimal.